How to find intermittent RC car problems. Imagine driving your remote control car and suddenly it jerks or stalls without warning. It seems random, but with a little detective work, you can find out what's causing it. Intermittent problems happen sporadically, making them tricky to spot. They can be caused by electrical issues, mechanical faults, or signal glitches. The key is to check each part carefully and systematically. Start with the power system. Make sure the batteries in both the car and the remote control are fully charged and seated properly. Weak or loose batteries can cause sudden power drops or inconsistent responses. Inspect all wiring connections for damage, corrosion, or loose plugs. Sometimes a tiny frayed wire or a corroded connector can interrupt power or signals. Next, look at the electronic components like the electronic speed controller, motor, and servo. These parts can have loose solder joints or damaged wires that only cause issues when moved or jostled. Gently wiggle the wires while the car is on to see if the behavior changes. If it does, that's a sign of a loose connection. The receiver and transmitter are also common troublemakers. Radio interference from other devices or weak signals can make your car respond unpredictably. Try rebinding the remote and receiver, or replace the remote batteries if they are old. Check for any objects or metal structures nearby that could interfere with the radio signals. The steering system is another area to examine. Servos can strip gears or develop internal faults that only show up after some use or impacts. Confirm that the servo is securely connected to the receiver and that the mechanical linkages are smooth and free of obstructions. If your car runs fine off the ground but slows or jerks when on the ground, it might be a mechanical issue. Check the wheels, axles, and bearings for debris or wear. Worn or misaligned parts can cause intermittent drag or resistance. Also, look for debris stuck in the tires or dirt in the drivetrain. Finally, recalibrate the electronic speed controller and the remote control. Sometimes, controls get out of sync, causing inconsistent throttle or steering responses. Follow the calibration instructions in your manual carefully, which usually involves turning on the car and remote, then following specific button presses. To sum up, finding intermittent RC car problems involves checking the batteries and connections, testing electronic and mechanical parts, ensuring the radio signals are strong, and recalibrating controls. Take your time, test each component one by one, and you'll be able to pinpoint the cause of those unpredictable glitches. Once you find the source, fixing it becomes much easier, and your car will run smoothly again.